Good morning, good morning. It is currently around 10:30 something. I don't know what time. I once again can't read my clock. Nola's hanging out on the floor. She's liking her new toys. We just had cinnamon rolls for breakfast that our cousins sent us from a company. And I'm gonna go play some more of my video game. Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. Yay for Harry Potter. It is now 12:20. Just played 2 more levels of the Lego Harry Potter game, which is very fun. And I think I finally made the post on Instagram and Facebook about the recent awards and recognition that Operation Grade Changer and my scripts have gotten, because I haven't updated that since like September. And because I was moving, I wasn't printing any more of the laurels out, so I was like, oh, I'll just wait. And then, which it's a good problem, it's not really a problem to have, because, you know, thankfully my scripts, and, you know, I'm really thankful that they're doing well in festivals, but I figured I would just post them, like the electronic versions of the laurels, rather than post, you know, take out the printed ones and then pose with them. So I did that, posted about that. And now I'm gonna figure out what else to do. My parents and my brother are out currently because my brother's getting sized for a ring, or basically seeing what size his fingers are, and then they're doing something else. Oh, going to get him boots for work. So obviously I chose not to go, so I'm staying here. So I think I'm gonna read the sequel to the book I read last night, which is called One of Us is Next, because one, I only have 3 more books to read until, like, that I need to, but it's already the 28th, and also the first book was just really good, so, yeah. So, we have just driven my brother to the airport. I stayed in the car because I guess I'm being a bad sister. I'm not stepping into that airport, because no, so I'm staying in the car. Plus, I didn't have a mask with me because I didn't plan on going into the airport. So yeah, anyway, I said bye to Brayden here. The only reason my parents are really going in is because they want to make sure that, like, because Brayden isn't checking his duffel bag. He's bringing it with him on the plane, so they want to make sure that when he's going through security, they don't have to say, like, oh, you have to throw this away, and instead he can just be like, can I give it to my parents that are there? So it's definitely smart, so that way anything you got for Christmas he doesn't have to, like, throw away, but I figured I did not need to be in there for that, and I could just say goodbye to my brother here. So, anyway, yeah. Probably not getting the Sister of the Year award for that one, but I hope they understand. It is 9:49. I have just finished the book One of Us is Next, which is the sequel to One of Us is Lying. It was great. I had a suspicion of who the second person involved was, but it was, I think, that wasn't a bad thing. But then the last 2 pages, they threw a curveball in there and something extra, which I was not expecting. So that was great. Really enjoyed it. Those both are great. And I mean, they were like both of them are over 350 pages. And I was telling my parents, it's not one of those books that, like, there's white space on the out. Like, they use every single bit of each page to get those words on there. So it's lengthy pages, but so it's really good that they're books that keep your attention. So yes, highly recommend that duology, the 2 of those, because I think it was great. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to read next. I have 2 more books to read before the end of the year. Just have to figure out what they're going to be. I think one of them is going to be Lily Singh's book that I got for myself, and then I think the other one is going to be one that I got in a random Katie Budget Books The Last Grab Bag that I got from them, which is called How to Be Popular, which is actually written by an author who, in another I got a book by her, or 2, and unfortunately I was not a big fan of them. I actually didn't even finish reading the first one because it was just, I was not enjoying the way the story was going, and I felt like it didn't make sense. But this one sounds like it'll be a lot more up my alley, and will stick with one genre the whole way through. The other one I could not get into. And you guys know, you know me, you know how much it actually takes for me to not finish a book. Like, I have to really not be liking it in order to not finish it. Anyway, So I think next will be Lily Singh's book, and then probably that one, or in a different order. I don't really know. But yes, so I'm going to say goodnight, because considering I went to bed at almost 1 a.m. yesterday because I was reading, I figured I should definitely make sure I go to bed early today. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.